Now morning, good morning, very good morning to class 8 everybody. Now today I discuss with you about the poem A Little Grain of Gold by Rabindra Tagore. Now class 8, you are all students of class 8. Rabindra Tagore needs no introduction to us, those who are learning literature. All of you know about him, about his achievements, all students. Now this poem is written by Tagore, A Little Grain of Gold. This poem is, I'm telling you in a nutshell, this is a poem in which the poet says that a beggar is begging in a village area, village park, seeking alms door to door. Naturally, a beggar, his life is full of poverty, a wretched and a miserable life. He has to depend upon the alms he gets from the villagers to sustain himself and his family members. Probably one meal a day or less than that. Sometimes they have to skip meals also if they don't get any alms. Now this beggar who was begging in a village park carrying a bag with him on his back, suddenly notices a golden chariot coming, and probably he thought the person who was sitting inside the chariot, the poet tells, that the beggar tells us that he looks like the king of the kings. King of the kings. Now, class 8, here in this poem, various poetic devices has been used by Tagore, right from hyperbole, metaphor, similes, alliterations. Now, King of Kings, naturally, at the first instance, maybe students will think about King of Kings means the emperor. No. Here, the King of Kings means the God himself. God himself. The chariot stops in front of this beggar. The beggar felt very happy. Oh, the beggar thought, for a moment he thought now his wretched life is going to end. His misery will be coming to an end. His poverty will come to an end. And for the rest of his life, he will be able to lead a very affluent life. Because he thought, since the King of Kings had come, he will naturally shower him with wealth and golds, which the beggar can use it for the rest of his life and live a very affluent lifestyle. But to his surprise, to the beggar's surprise and confusion, the King of Kings, that means God himself, stepped down from the chariot and stretched out his hand to the beggar, in return seeking alms from the beggar himself. The King of Kings, stepping down from the chariot, stretched out his arms to the beggar. In a gesture, he please give me some alms. The beggar was totally confused. For a moment he thought it was a kingly jest. Hesitatingly, since the King of Kings is asking for alms, the beggar very hesitatingly, not fully willingly, he took out his bag and brought a grain of corn and gave it to the King of Kings' palm hands as an arm. But he did it hesitatingly, not very generously. With an open heart, he didn't give. He just took out one grain of corn and gave it to the King of Kings. And the King of Kings went away. The beggar was very confused, perplexed, very disturbed that he had to give a grain of corn to the King of Kings. And in the evening, when the beggar returned home, when he emptied the bag, inside the arms he found a grain of gold. A grain of gold. One grain of gold. He had given a grain of corn to the King of Kings, God himself, and in his bag he found one grain of gold. The beggar was very, very upset. For a moment he thought, if I had given all my grains, then my bag would have been filled with grain of golds. It would have been filled. He's now cursing himself. So what he had given as a help to another, here King of Kings, the God himself, in retaliation he got back one grain of gold. Now this poem has a moral. It teaches us what we reap, we sow. The beggar was not very generous, not very kind when he had to hand out his alms and to give it to the King of Kings as an alms. He did it very hesitatingly. Perhaps if he had been generous and given the entire alms to the King of Kings, his bag would have been filled with wealth. God in return would have gifted him all the wealth so that he can live a very rest-assured future life. So it teaches us that when we help others, this poem teaches us, when we help others, we have to be very generous. We have to help with a very open heart. Whatever I have, if I am helping another person, I will bestow upon him the entire thing which I have. Then only God will, in retaliation, will give